Peace and welcome, everybody. Welcome to Three Spiritual Chicks podcast. My name is Jazz, aka Jazz the Medium.
And I'm Joy, aka A Joy's Connection.
Welcome to season two, episode something. We typically don't know what episode it is until we get out of here. So, how was your week, Joy? Let's catch up real quick.
Week was good. I don't think I had anything exciting. I did some shadow work this week, so yeah, that was kind of tough. Going through some memories and things, or some things I thought that I was like done with and things. And yeah, that was kind of tough. I was like, I don't like this. Had to tell my
Yeah.
sister. It started with my sister Tika. She had a TikTok and she was talking about how we got all these clothes and she was like she got all these clothes from all the years that she had. Some was mostly was hand me downs or when she was in bad relationships and things like that. And she was like, her point of saying that was a lot of times we keep all this stuff in our closet, not releasing it, and I was like, you know what? Good analogy.
Mhm.
Now I didn't got rid of all my clothes, but my old clothes, most of them. But then I was like, you know what? Let me go on my little journal and start writing some stuff down. I was like, oh God, you know what? I wasn't ready. So yeah, that was my week.
Hmm. It's funny because I had to do my own shadow work too. This week was very interesting. And I think I've shared it on this podcast before too, how the first spirit that I ever communicated with was my aunt,
Mm,
Beverly. She had passed away as a little girl. Her life was taken. And she was my imaginary friend all my life. Like, but when I later on we found out that she was my mom's sister
mhm,
through a picture that I saw at my grandmother's house. So my gifts, they came in pretty early. About that I remember three or four. My mama says before that. But I was in meditation, and for the first time in 43 years or however long Beverly's been with me, she showed me how she passed away.
mhm,
And oh my gosh, I think I cried for like 3 days straight. It was almost as if I was witnessing what she went through. Now, why she decided to show it to me now, I don't know.
mhm,
But it kind of put a damper on my energy.
mhm,
And on top of that, would it be a Mother's Day? And I kind of struggled a bit yesterday, so I stayed in bed yesterday. So this week has been challenging. And then I had to deal with something difficult in the workplace. Um, you know, a little bit of racism, like
mhm,
blatant, like in your face racism done to a coworker. And that worker basically got a slap on the wrist.
mhm,
So it just kind of opened my eyes to see that, yeah. I mean, you kind of know because
mhm,
some of the stuff that they say, and the majority of my leadership team at work, they're all African American, but we have a really good team. And I thought we all get along for the most time, but sometimes some of it's subtle. It's like a subtle it's like an unconscious subtle, like some of the things that they say. You just be
mhm,
looking at them sideways, but the young lady from the weekend she experienced, it was just like blatant in your face. And all this lady got for all that shit was a write up. And I'm just like, I'm looking at my boss like, you fire people for less.
mhm,
But it kind of gave me an idea on what we're experiencing right now, because a lot of the people that I work with, because of the area that I work in, they're Trump supporters, which is fine. You can support who
mhm,
you want, but I'm noticing that over time they're becoming more comfortable with some of the things that they talk about and some of the things that they say, you know.
mhm,
Like I think I had one coworker actually brag about what's going on with the voting. and how our right to vote is like essentially being stripped from us right in front of our face, or how they what they're doing with the Civil Rights Act. And she is just happy about it, like, yeah, and now da, da, da. And I'm looking at her like, this means for women too. It's like kind of,
Mhm.
women, y'all, we all in there. We're all women. We're in there.
Mhm.
And it's just, it took a toll on me today. But I went into meditation, and, I just had to remember, those are things that I have no control over.
Mhm.
Only person that I have control over is me. Um, but I can also, in a position of leadership and power, I can also be an advocate for those in need. So instead of expelling my energy being mad, you know, I promised myself today that I was going to put my energy in the right place. So what that looks like in the future, I don't know. But I can't sit and just watch it. I won't.
Yeah. That's tough. I'm sorry you had to go through that, and seeing it like,
It's gonna get
mm,
worse. As
mm,
more laws pass, people are gonna feel more comfortable to say and do what they feel like it.
mhm.
What can we do? What lead a country?
Uh,
It's just-
with this little virus going on, ain't nobody, they ain't trying to let nobody live. No, just saying.
and right now, hell, how many countries hate us?
Mhm.
I be so worried about my son. He's over in Poland. I'm like, oh my gosh. I hope you're
Oh, he in
not.
Poland now?
Yeah, he's in Poland. I'll
Oh,
be worried. He said that
oh.
they love him there, but I'll be worried. Like, I don't want
Mhm.
him to be at the backlash of people who are like anti-American
Mhm.
because of our government. I just don't want anything to happen to him. But my son is so carefree. He's just like, look, I'm out here living. I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He's just living his best life. So
Mhm.
sometimes you gotta, put your mother hat away and let these kids explore life.
Tell me about it. Mm. Yeah.
So on a more higher vibration subject, what do you think about all these new UFO files that's being released? I mean, we already knew about them, but
I was gonna text the group chat and be like, Jazz, do you see this? But I didn't even know that the files was like coming out because we already knew they've been aware of it based off of your download. But I was like, okay, did you see the one with the if it what is it called? Orpheum? It might not, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's the angel.
I didn't see that one. You want to send me that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you. So I saw somebody put the picture up of like how they say with the angel having all the eyes, but this lady had like it going in like circles, and it was supposed to be Ellen, or you know. So it's been interesting.
Yeah.
It's been interesting. But you said it was coming, so and
Oh, girl, there's more to come.
yeah. But I wonder
Cause
how far they're gonna let everything be exposed.
I think the day will come where there will be a full disclosure, and I think it's inevitable. Because years and years ago, before I even thought about this stuff, I was just hitting my spiritual thing, and I had a dream that I was in the car with my teacher Ali. Shout out to S. Ali Myers. He kind of been off the grid, but sending him a lot of love. But I had a dream that we
Mhm,
was in the car and we were driving to a meeting, and we picked up this little white boy. He didn't have on nothing but his underwear on, and he was just sitting in the back seat riding along with
mhm,
us, right?
mhm,
So we pull up to the meeting spot, and when I go in, there's all types of extraterrestrials in this place. There's grays, um, what they call the ones that's the real tall, thin ones. I can't think of their names right now.
mhm,
It's just they had those. They had like weirdly shaped ones where if you saw them with the naked eye, you wouldn't your eyes wouldn't be able to. And that's what the little boy was. So he made himself look human to my eyes because he knew that what he really was, I wouldn't have been able to. My eyes couldn't fathom what I was seeing.
mhm,
But he was like real huge. He just looked like a clump of, I don't know what the fuck, a clump of energy. It was just
mhm,
crazy.
mhm,
So we were having a meeting, and then we had these pamphlets, but the pamphlets were written like in some type of celestial language. But I knew that we were meeting. I just knew somehow we were in the meeting talking about how we were going to integrate them into this planet and what they were here to offer us. But I do not remember what we talked about. But it was like there were stages, and now we're seeing it. So now the government is saying yes, they're here, and then we might start like people are starting to see them more and more and more. We're going to see their ships,
Mhm.
and then they're probably going to start coming out little by little, and we'll see them here and there, or we'll see them on TV so we can get used to seeing them. To eventually, some years from now, they'll probably be integrated with us.
Mhm. Mhm.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's to live here. They say to help,
Mhm.
but there will be violence. There will be, and should they prepared to they're prepared to defend themselves if they have to. I will say that.
Mhm.
So we'll
Yeah,
see.
I know it's gonna definitely be some scenarios where it look like, so I'll never forget that, I think the dream I told you guys about, um, where it was like I was in an apartment, but, I don't live in an apartment, but it was like this flash of light that I have never seen before going through, but it's like I could see, like, their energy until they, like, presented themselves. But when they presented themselves, they looked like they were human, um, but they wasn't. I could tell they wasn't, but they was the ones causing the issue. So I feel like I feel like what's gonna probably happen is the ones that everybody scared of is gonna be the peacemakers, but the ones
uh,
that, that be like, "Oh, no, we're here to really help. We really do," that kinda don't look as scary, they're gonna be tearing stuff up. 'Cause that's
but
how
you
it
know
was that
what?
dream.
That's crazy you said that, because not too long ago I did have a dream that there was like a rogue group of them, and they was just wreaking havoc. They was just out doing what the fuck, just fucking shit up, scaring people,
Mhm.
breaking in people's houses, looking in people's windows. So when you walk in the kitchen to turn the light on, is looking in the window at you like this. This little mean shit, just
Mhm.
fucking with us. And
Mhm.
they were just like this rogue group. um you know we have to remember that, because people be treating them like we got to worship them. They're beings just like we are, and
Mhm.
they're here to learn lessons just like we are, and they're here evolving just like we are.
Mhm.
I mean, some of them may be a little bit more evolved than we are as humans, but they got the same issues we got.
Mhm. I'm
So
pretty
some of
sure.
them can be innately dangerous,
Yeah. Well, I
but
think
for the
something.
most part they're here to be peaceful.
Yeah, and I think whatever's going on with the political, that's the one thing that I've been seeing, like, in social media, is even with the files coming out, because they got all this stuff going on with the political stuff. They're like, this can't be real. This is just the government trying to, like, put something else out there um to distract us from what's really going on. I'm like, y'all don't even have a clue.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you
even
know
have
what? That's somewhat true too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's somewhat true too. What they put that shit out, and now they've changed the voting lines in, where is it, Tennessee or is it Louisiana? One of them.
One of them.
So yeah, that's what they're doing. They're distracting us by day and changing laws at night. Two things can be true at the same time. They're doing both. And shit, basically, by the time they get done, we will have no voting rights. I don't even know how to figure it out, like how to fix it, because they are just like, fuck the powers that be, fuck the checks and balances, that system that was created to stop them from doing stuff like that. They just like, we gonna do it. But that goes to show how flawed our legal system is. It's so flawed.
Mm. That makes me
So
think of uh, a reading that one of our mutual, I'm not gonna really say her name unless she's okay with it, but that she did a while ago, and she said um that there will not be another presidential race there. She doesn't feel like there's going to be another presidential race, um, based off what she saw. Um,
mm, it's going to be a complete breakdown.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said too. Which is crazy. But hey, that's the world we live in. This is the world my mama said, look, I'm ready to get out of here.
Mine too. I don't know. Let's move to Canada. Shit, I don't know. We'll see.
Mhm.
But it looks like we have a guest in our waiting box today. We're going, instead of reading the collective like we usually do, we're going to give a special guest a reading. So I'm going to go ahead and go get her, and let's see. Hello,
Hey,
Hello, hello.
can
hey,
you
Kerri.
hear
Hey, boo.
us?
I can.
Oh.
We always have issues.
I'm happy we can hear you because we always have technical difficulties with the audio.
Mhm.
Sauce.
Maybe next time we ought to set the intention that the audio works, right?
Right, yeah. Mhm.
So, Kerri, is that correct?
hmm
And you are here for a psychic reading.
Yes.
Is there any area of your life you would like us to look at?
Career. Career is the biggest like question mark in my life right now.
Okay.
hmm What am I supposed to do next?
That part.
hmm
That part. It's funny when you say career, I just feel sweet. Something sweet. You're supposed to do something sweet. Joy, do you want to start and then I'll follow behind you?
All right, let's see. Let's see what deck I'm gonna use.
Let me mute while I'm
Ooh,
saying.
okay. All right, Kerri. So what I have here right now is it's kind of like you're torn in between like really what you really want to do. I don't know what's going on when it comes to like the job area there, but I got the tower card. So of course the tower card normally means that there is something that comes up there. It could be that you're torn on want to decide if you want to stay with the company or move forward. I do have the death card after that. So there is an ending that's coming as well as new beginnings that's coming soon there. Um, with that being said, I do see that when it comes to whatever career path or before that really happens, I feel like there is going to have to be some type of balance in your life there. I don't know if it's like more so of balance in the family and the work life, or just being able to balance whatever that career path that you really want to go into there. Um, I feel like there's going to be some decisions that you want to make that have to be made with that career. I think you have to find something. What I feel is something that you're really drawn to, right? Versus just going, even though the situation with the job right now is not the best situation, it's something that you feel like you really want to do. Because I don't feel like if you go into something just because it's like bad right now, it's going to end up, you're going to probably be back in the same scenario where you're happy for a little bit, but not happy in the end. But once you find that balance and make a decision there, then I see that everything will be moving forward. I do have a card that has inspiration and new ideas. So it might be something also creatively that you may be needing to do there. Um, and y'all, I know me and Kerri been friends for a while, but whatever that is creative, you need to get into that. Once you get into that creativity as well. I do have the star card, hope and things. So make sure that you're focusing on that as well when it comes to career paths and really kind of see in the direction that you want to go into all together.
Okay, let me give you what I got. I got something similar to Joy's, but I feel like whatever you're doing right now or in the near past, you don't have the passion for it. And I feel like your wealth and your abundance is in your passion. Not like you bored with it, but something's going on that you're not happy with. And it could be like work changes or changes in the environment, or it could be like a toxic environment, like somebody toxic, but it's something going on in the environment that you are just not happy about right now. But the good news is, oh, and I also want to start by saying you have a talent. I don't know what it is, but it's a talent that you can capitalize off of. I definitely feel like that. But I feel like wherever you are now, your ability to express yourself is kind of being falling on deaf ears. Somebody's not listening to you. But um you're gonna put that you're putting that intention out there for something to come, and an opportunity is going to present itself. But I feel like there's going to be two opportunities, and one may be within a workplace, like a transfer to maybe a different position, different department, or different company. But somewhere else is not where you at, because you really need to be out away from where you are, or if you haven't recently left yet, whatever it is, you need to be away from it. But something is going to come in that's going to be more in alignment with what you want. And also, there is a passion in you, there is a talent that you have, and you may have the opportunity to explore it. And you may have explored it in the past and it didn't work, but you may have the opportunity to explore whatever this passion is. And it's going to be like an added resource or a partnership that's going to help you to achieve that. um what type of work do you do?
Well, I actually just got fired on the 6th. So I don't do
Oh,
anything right now.
oh, so that already
But
happened.
yep.
I
Um,
knew it. I saw something leaving there. I'm like, oh, this
yeah,
might change.
yeah. But I was in corporate America, um, payroll and HR industry. Um, it's interesting because when you said you see something sweet, literally, I have my wedding reception coming up this weekend, and I have been making all of the treats and desserts for my wedding reception. So, like, chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate covered Oreos, Rice Krispies, and pretzels are all of like the desserts that we're going to have at my reception this weekend.
So is baking your passion? Is that something that you like to do?
It's something I enjoy, but it's not my passion. People are my passion. I really genuinely enjoy um I hate to say it like this because I mean I don't really have any like like I don't have any letters behind my name, but literally being like a life coach, being a motivational speaker, um, is something that I always said I wanted to do when I grow up, right? And what I realized is I literally have been doing that for as long as I can remember. That's been my like that is my role in a lot of my relationships. And for whatever reason, people come to me and spill their hearts out and give me their life stories without me telling knowing their last names and things like that. So I really think that I really genuinely think that my gift is just the way that I am able to communicate with people, but I don't know what that means or what that looks like or what that equates to as far as what my future holds, but I do know that it's the reason that I am successful in any role that I do take on, and it's just because I have the gift of gab.
Well, I kind of have an idea. That makes sense. And what that makes sense when I saw partnerships. So just a real quick story. I have a friend. She's the same like you. She started a life coaching business. And it was moving kind of slow. So what she did was she used her background in corporate America, and she started to contract with different companies, and she would go to these companies and she would give motivational speaks. She would speak to them, give them motivational speeches and stuff like that. She even wrote like a book, and I can't think of the name of it. She'll be mad at me because she watches our podcast. But she even wrote a book. And not only does she speak to like HR, because I think her main thing is to talk about like appreciating different cultures and diversity in the workplace and stuff like that. That's one of the main things she talks about. But also she has something that she does to help women that are survivors of domestic violence. But she started off as a life coach. She does not have a degree at all. She actually just got her STNA. She didn't do nothing before that.
Mm-hmm.
Like she literally, so she got her, she worked in a nursing home. She felt like it wasn't for her. She said, bump this ain't for me. They fired her. And she said, I'm just gonna life coach because I like to talk to people. And
Mm-hmm.
she just started helping people. And through talking to these companies and advertising herself, she's made a lot of connections. So she's starting to grow a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely see you doing something like that. But even though your treats are um not a passion, but it's something you like to do, there may be something there too. I feel like you can do anything that you put your mind to. You just give me the feel of one of those type of people. Like if you really want to do it, you're gonna do it. And you're gonna do it well and you're gonna do it thorough. There's a thoroughness to you. So there's no doubt in my mind that whenever you choose whatever you want to do, you're gonna be successful at it. But all you gotta do is start it. You don't need no daggone credentials. All you need is life experience, and you got plenty of that, you know, because
Absolutely.
people are gonna want to talk to you, especially if you have the experiences. I'm the same way. People like to come to me, and I tend to attract people that are survivors of rape, molestation, child abuse, women that are survivors of domestic violence. And not a ton of people know my story, but the universe just automatically draws these people to me so we can have
Mm-hmm.
these conversations.
Right. Right.
So you set that intention and you will be placed in the right place. I can tell from your cards, whatever direction you choose to head in is going to be successful either way.
Mhm. Yep.
But I'm not sure if you're complete. Don't whoop me now, okay? Don't whoop me. But I'm not sure if you completely done with corporate America yet.
Oh God. Oh
Mhm.
Not
God.
quite.
You want to know
Not quite.
the extent of me being done or me not being done with corporate America? I'm about to start a podcast on why I quit corporate America. that
Just
that's
hold on a little
look,
minute.
that's why I'm not done. I'm about to start a podcast on black women in America and why corporate America it ain't the tea.
I don't
It,
know if you all the way done yet. Joy, can you tell me what you pick up on that? I just feel like you got like one more little bitty
mm,
bitty one in you.
Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see what
yes,
Joyce
I don't need
picked
that
up.
negativity in my life.
Look, why my little coin at? Let me
Yeah,
flip
I
my
got a note
coin.
card.
Wait, what you asked? What you asked?
I said, "Is Kerri done with corporate America?" Said, no, 3 note cards, girl. So it may be a situation where I think if they come with the right amount of money, Kerri, you
I
probably
know
will
you
take
can't
it.
see it, but my coin said no. You're not quite done yet, babe.
Oh, you know
But
what? I
this
have a
won't this
number.
won't be what you're doing forever. It won't
I
be
have a
doing what you're
number.
doing
I
forever.
do. At the end of the day, I kid you not, I have a number. The next position that I feel like I'm going to take is going to be at that number. Okay. It's the only way I could do it. It's the only
I
way I
don't
could
know.
see myself still doing it.
I don't know what your number is, but they're gonna pay you more. You're gonna
Yes.
make more money.
Yes.
But look, I'm going to tell you this. This is very important. Open your ears for me, Miss Carrie. Open your ears. Use that opportunity to perfect your craft. I mean, and you need to work on it every day. I don't know if you got babies and stuff at home, what you got going on, but you got to take it out, baby. Go sit down for about an hour or two. I need to get in here and sit at the computer and do this every day. You work on you some public speeches that you could talk about. Come up with a damn slogan you can use. That's appealing. Work on the look. Work on that website. So while you are working for corporate America, you make sure behind the scenes you working your ass off, girl, to get this cracking. The
Yeah.
more energy you put into that, I promise you it'll pay off later. Don't
Yeah,
give up either. I'm a check up on you. Don't give up. I promise you, it'll pay off later. Just not yet. You're almost there.
Mm. Oh.
Oh,
mhm,
Mm.
yeah.
and you might even like your next job, but I don't care how much you like your next job. You work on that over there because that over there is what's gonna get you.
That's gonna get you. Yeah, I agree with Jazz because I got with all that new investment, financial growth, money coming in, all that with being on your own. So
I
Mhm.
receive it.
But what Joy say, balance. You want to balance it out. And look, and the card I pulled was balance and harmony. You're gonna have to balance it out between work at your regular daytime job and your craft in the evening. Like even now, keep a notebook book with you or your notes in your phones. Just start dotting down things you want to talk to people about. You have a lot of experience. I don't know how long you've done it, but I just know you got a lot of experience. You got a lot to talk about. And not even on a corporate aspect, but just life period on how you navigate it. How did you get there? What are some of your lessons? What are some mistakes you made? Because we all made mistakes, right? I've been a nurse 20 years. I'd be lying if I told you I ain't messed up before. You got all those experiences you can share. So start jotting them every time it come to your mind. Oh, let me get my phone, my notes out. Jot it
Okay.
down.
Okay.
You you got that. You got this.
mhm.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And understand,
Yeah.
I don't know. I pulled some cards to see what's blocking there. I don't know where it is, but I don't know if there's some anxiety on taking your own or somewhere. That's the card I pulled in unworthiness, but I'm not sure where that lies in there. If you feel like you're not worthy to kind of really step into your season of abundance or what you're meant to do. Maybe you feel like you don't have the right schooling or whatever that is to be able to do it. But get those out, girl, because you can do it. Don't let that block you and stop you from walking into the direction that you want to walk into.
I know what's made you feel working with toxic motherfuckers who pick
Mm.
on whatever they think your flaws are and they choose what they
Mm.
think your flaws are. That did it. And on top of that, when you look on TV and you look at people who do public speaking, they be like master's degree in this, doctorate of this, mama this. All these educational aspects, you're like, damn, do I gotta have all those to speak about a certain subject? And the answer is no, you don't. All you gotta have is you. I
Mhm.
remember I was talking to this lady and I told her I was a psychic medium, and she was like, "Well, what credentials do you have? Are you certified through this spiritualist counselor?" Zip, 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 zip. I was like, "No." She said, "And you're charging this much?" I said, "Yes." And I said, "Was the information accurate?" She said, "Oh my gosh, this is the best dark reading I ever had in my life." I said, "Okay, thank you. Now I'll take Cash App, Venmo,
Zale.
All of that.
Zelle,
Mhm. Mhm.
credit
Mhm.
cards. I can send you an invoice, mail. Can't put no degree on no gift. You have the gift of speech. You can talk to people. You cast spells with your words. People hear you. Can't put no degree on that,
Mhm.
girl.
And on top of that, stop neglecting yourself because I did have that as well. Something blocking you from you neglecting yourself and feeling like you've lost yourself in some of the things that you've been through there.
Yep.
So
Emotional self care. I ain't even say nothing. I pulled the card, but I ain't say nothing. But emotional self care. Yep. How we pulling the same thing on you, boo?
I was about to say y'all really like pulling my cards, but I'm literally here for this. So here we are. Here we are.
what's
Work in progress. I hear you.
Yeah, you're
Yeah. No.
amazing,
Yeah.
Kerri. You're amazing. You'll be fine.
mm-hmm.
And I mean that. I don't say that to everybody. You're amazing. You'll be fine.
Thank you.
Um, was there any
Don't
other
start
area of your
crying.
life you?
Carrie about to start crying. Yeah, don't start crying on this podcast.
Because we love Kerri already.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
there any other area in your life you want us to look at?
Health. My health.
Mm,
I'll
I
leave
think
that
that
to
goes.
Jazz.
I think that goes back to emotional self care, Bookie. Are you taking care of yourself emotionally, mentally? You stressed out?
Not anymore. You want to know what's interesting? Me getting terminated from that position, the reason that I know I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing is because I felt relief.
Mhm.
That's how I know. Even though my salary is gone, my benefits, like all of these things that that somebody would look at this scenario and say that I lost, didn't feel like a loss to me. It felt like a release. And I genuinely felt like a weight being lifted off of my shoulders. Um, and to me, that's definitely the universe. Like, girl, you was doing something you knew you wasn't supposed to be doing, and you stayed there way longer than you should have been there. And we letting you go now. Now figure it out. And so now I'm in the figure it out phase.
So, health. Um, I do have I am feeling some concerns with health. And I don't think it's from like you physically neglecting your health. It could be something inherited with this card right here, or you might need to be careful for stuff that's inherited. I'm being really drawn to your blood. Um, but I will say this. I don't know if heart issues go through your family, but I want you to be careful of that. But I also want you to be careful of autoimmune diseases tend to touch black women a lot more than other races or other demographics. So just keep a hold of that. Health wise, as far as your body goes, I do feel some things coming up. And I also feel like maybe at times you try to make healthy choices, but this is like these are like some of these things are like things that are inevitable to happen. But I will tell you that you will be fine. Like the outcome is fine. So if you have any worry about any ailments in your body, the outcome is fine. Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. I got the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Girl, that's all to me. That's all good news. I feel like you'll be fine. Let me see if I can get some advice on you for your health. Also, I want you to understand that it's mental. It's up here. So whatever you think is up here. Okay. So if you think like doom and gloom and negative, like prime example. So I have a friend. Um, she was going to the doctor to get a scan, and I'll never forget this. They was gonna scan her because they thought maybe there was cancer, and she was freaking panicked. Am I gonna die? I gotta make arrangements. I got to tell everybody. Oh my god! So she went and got the scan. They found a fucking spot. Oh, she liked to die. So what I did was I sat down with her and coached her every day. I was like, that spot's not cancer. Not cancer. It's not cancer. I just kept and we did this exercise every single flipping day. The doctors were almost sure, like, yeah, we're gonna set it up, but we think this is what it is. What they think it is. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk to us, we're gonna continue life like it usually is. We're gonna cook dinner for the kids, we're gonna go to work, we're gonna kiss the husband, we're gonna do everything like we usually do it. We ain't making no plans because it ain't cancer. And it took a few weeks for her results to come back, but guess what? But it was not cancer. So I say all that to say now that's not always the case, but your mind and your mindset will make or break you. Your mind and your mindset, how you think, feel, and see things, will make or break you, and that's even with your health. Um, but I foresee you being okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an interesting card. The card I pulled from my ancestral deck is that there's a radical truth you have to accept. um Spirit is drawing me to the book, and I'll never read the damn book, but Spirit's like, read the book. You ever argue with yourself in your head? Spirit like, just read, look at the damn book, look at the damn book. And I'm like, I don't look at the book. They're like, look at the book.
I don't even know what half my book is.
Girl, I don't look at them. My books be looking brand new. Card decks be toe up. Okay, it says there may be a dishonesty or confusion around you, but there's an old saying: the truths will out. What's done in the dark will soon come in the light. What do you believe to be true? What do you believe to be true? That's sticking out to me. This ancestral energy is focused on righting wrongs and doing the just thing. It is self compassionate to be truthful with yourself, to be courageous in your truth, to root yourself in your truth so that you do not fail. This card talks about choosing the path of ease is not always the easy way out, which means, Kerri, I have no idea what's going on with your health, but there's no easy way out. You're going to have to walk this journey. And whatever this journey is, you are going to come out all the more wiser. Okay? And I hope you're able to receive that.
Absolutely.
You be all right, girl.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we have a powerful prayer group. Come on over, baby.
I'll send you the link.
We've cured cancer. We've cured other ailments. We've cured heart issues. I had a whole damn infarct. We cured that. Come on over. Joy, you have anything for her?
Mm, I was asked there for last message. All right, so I barely use it. So it says now is the blessings. Life is a timeless moment in the internal. Now you perceive you perceive a yesterday, today, and tomorrow, but in reality, there's only now. Focusing on the past or the future keeps you from fully living and receiving life's blessings. Bring your awareness within, and you receive a timeless blessing. Look, I've injected up all the words, but you got
Bring your
to,
awareness in.
yeah.
It also sounds a lot like being truthful with yourself. You know. Is there any other subject you want us to look at, dear?
Interesting. I don't think so.
Okay. You sure? You don't
I
feel
don't
sure?
know. It's kind of weird because I just got married, so I want to be like, "Oh, my love life," but then I'm like, "Oh, do I want to?" Oh, thank
Congratulations.
you, thank you.
Congratulations. How long y'all been
Like,
together?
oh, God, we've been together 13, almost 13 years.
Girl, that man ain't going nowhere.
No, he
He's
ain't going
still
nowhere. No, 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 no.
So look, so with y'all recently getting married, y'all like, look, with y'all recently getting married, y'all like reigniting some stuff. So
Absolutely.
those romantic feelings are popping back up. Y'all loving each other like y'all first met. Like, you know, when you
Hey.
first meet somebody and you get those butterflies in your belly, you be like,
Yes, 1000%.
yes.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
yeah.
Y'all good. I do think though, y'all may have to have some heart to heart conversations
Hmm.
because I think the thing is, let's be honest, y'all been together 13 years. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship over 13 years. You got two different people who was raised differently and they come together. So there may be some like habits that need to be adjusted or readjusted or anything like that. Like you might get tired of them. Prime example, I'm gonna put my partner on blast and I love him. But budgeting is not his thing. He like to live. He like to look. He gonna that man gonna dress up. He gonna match from head to toe. He gonna look good. He gonna party. He gonna be loving the party. My ass, I be like, hold on, let me check the bank. Let's make sure all the bills paid. Let's make sure we
Hmm.
got some money in the savings. I'm that one.
Hmm.
So what I realized, instead of trying to change him, I had to find a way for us to come together. How
Hmm.
can we still enjoy life but I can still, on this aspect, have us save and stuff like that. And for a
Mhm.
while though,
Mhm.
we just kind of bumped heads, and now it's kind of like, he know, like, okay, how much we got to have fun with. Let's put this percentage up every week so that when we ready to have fun, it's there.
Mhm.
Stuff like that. That's just a
Mhm.
small
Mhm.
example, but y'all gonna mesh together very well. Y'all
Mhm.
gonna be all right.
I'ma stick beside him because he
Mm-hmm.
mine.
He man, stick by
Mhm.
her. In that honeymoon phase, I love it. Your heart feels all fluttery. So did y'all have like a wedding?
Yeah, we went to Vegas.
Take me to Vegas.
Hey, look, girl,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I want to do. My friends was like, "You should have a wedding." I'm like, "Nah, I ain't got that many friends. I
We had a
really don't."
wedding in Vegas.
Okay, girl,
I
look, I'm be
found the
going.
all-inclusive chapel where I gave them literally told her my colors. It came with a wedding planner. It came with a day of coordinator. It came with everything that I needed, and I just had to give them the money, and they did everything else. It was heaven sent. Like I literally could not have asked for a better scenario.
That is perfect. Girl, I guess I'm
Mhm.
different. I don't want all that shit. Let's just go do it real quick.
Mhm. Mhm.
And throw a bomb ass party afterwards. I want
Mhm.
to travel and then just leave the country for a few weeks or something.
Yes.
But I know his family's like, y'all gonna have a wedding? Like, y'all a wedding? I don't know. Joy, you had a wedding too, didn't you?
Yes. I tried
Huh?
not to, but
I
I
got a
tried
feeling
not
that's
to. I
something you
changed
did.
my wedding thing so many times because it was right after my mama. So Kerri
Mhm.
was in my wedding. So I was
Mhm.
like, we going to go courthouse, but then I couldn't get my money back from the venue because my mama paid for it.
Mhm.
So before she passed, I was like, So it went down from being like 10 people, bridesmaids or something, to like three because I kept on switching the stuff up all the way up to like a month before the jazz. It was bad.
Oh
But
gosh.
yeah.
Carrie, be honest. You could be honest now. Joy, turn your head. Did she get on your nerve when she kept on changing stuff? I'm just kidding.
No, absolutely not. She
I'm
let
just
me tell you
kidding.
something. I told her, baby girl, if you rocking, I'm rolling. If we going to the courthouse, tell me what time to be there. If we doing the wedding, I'll be down and we could work on centerpieces.
Yes.
That
I love
literally,
it.
it
I love
100%.
it.
That was her wedding, her way, and she was able to decide how she wanted to do it, and however she wanted to do it is how it was gonna get done.
See,
I should have
Joy,
got married at the beach like I started.
this is a real friend because I'd have fussed you out like, will you make up your damn mind?
Nah. No, because imagine, because literally, she was literally making a life changing decision right after a life changing moment. So the fact
Mm-hmm.
that she was also healing in her grief and planning a wedding, that was not a linear process, baby. We was loop de loop, up and down, stop,
And you did it.
and we did it all.
Mhm.
Absolutely, I'll do it again.
And you
Look,
did
yes, I
it.
tried to get married before my mama passed, and I was like, we're gonna bring the preaching and everything in her room. It
Mm-hmm.
didn't work out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 100%.
I remember when my mom found out she had cancer, she me and my ex had already broken up. We had been together 15 years and we broke up, but he stayed with me. And I'm thankful to him to this day because he helped me take care of my mom. Like
Mm.
he would help bathe her and take care of her and feed her and make sure she ate and stuff when I was at work. And so he didn't have to, but he did. Cause I did like after 15 years say, look, I'm not happy. Screw you. But he stuck around and he helped. And she was like, why don't y'all just go ahead and get married, Jasmine? Before I die, I want to see you get married. I said, baby, you'll see me get married in spirit because this ain't happening.
Uh,
This ain't happening.
I'm
I said,
mad.
if I marry that man, I'm gonna be unhappy for the rest of my damn life being cheated on every damn day. I'm tired. No, absolutely not, mama.
that's
Man,
what.
she cried like a baby. And finally, she said, Jess, I'm sorry. I knew better. I said, yeah, you did. I don't need no man to be happy. I,
Mhm.
I just want one to be happy.
There it is.
I
I be
need
lying
it.
though, because I need mine.
I be one. Girl, now that I got mine, I know I need them.
Yeah. Yeah. I need mine.
But
I can't even.
I never had it before, so I didn't know what it
Mhm.
felt like for somebody to truly love you because I was so used to being mistreated, you
Mhm.
know? So then when I
Mhm.
finally meet somebody that like there's not one day, even when we are steaming at each other, I never questioned if this man loved me. I know he do. I know it. I know it. And I remember when I first met him, I was like, look, I got PTSD. I said, because I was in an abusive relationship, so I said, it bothers me when men yell at me. Ask me how many times this man has raised his voice at me or yelled at me.
None.
Yeah.
Nope. And I be doing some dumb shit because I'm goofy. And he just be like, you know what, you be making me mad. This is how he talks, man. You be making me. He's an Aries, girl. Aries. Man, you be making me mad when you be doing this. Like, why do you be doing that? Like, why didn't you just tell me? You don't even be coming to talk. That's how he be talking. He don't never like yell at me. Like, and I'm goofy,
That's a
but
good man, Savannah.
that's a good man. The man is a good man.
Mhm.
He's a good man. So I've been blessed.
I
Finally, after
love that.
almost 40 years
I
of
love that.
bullshit.
It
But
happened.
yeah. But you know, if it would have happened sooner, I wouldn't have been able to love him the same. I've been through so much stuff. How many people I done put through some mess because I don't love them through my trauma?
Yeah, I said the same thing about Babe because it's been like before we like actually met, there were multiple instances in which we have crossed paths, but we never met each other. Like my homegirl, she not gonna watch. She might watch this, but it's okay because I ain't gonna say her name. We used to do a stakeout like at her dude house, which was literally two houses down from where he lived, like from his house. So
Mm.
it's been so. And so when I told him about that, he was like, "Man, shut the fuck up." No, for real. Like we used to be camped out. However, I never met him. I didn't meet him then. Um, but there have been so many scenarios that we have crossed paths, but we did not meet until we were supposed to.
Hey, yo, that might be a good speaking point for you because that shit's hilarious. You would have been staking his house out too. It'd have been a 2 for 1. Like, okay,
Uh huh.
girl, you watch this house. I'm gonna watch this house down here. Hold
Exactly.
on, wait, somebody coming, somebody coming.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh yeah. No. No. We used to do stakeout.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
goodness. Look
But
at you
yeah.
now. You done
Yeah.
met your so my one more I got another question. I know we're almost hitting our time, but I like you, Kerri. So like, and I don't like a lot of people. When did you realize that he was your husband?
Hmm. Okay. Let me preface my next statement by saying this. I was fully okay not getting married. Right. Um, I knew that I wasn't going nowhere. I knew that we were going to be together. Like I wasn't going nowhere. But the husband piece, um, I knew that he was my husband when he knew it was time to make me a wife. Um,
Hey, you just said a whole damn bar.
and I mean that is that's genuinely it. Like I knew I wasn't going nowhere. I was okay with us not being married. But the moment that he decided he was ready to be a husband is when he became my husband.
You
And
just said a whole bar.
yeah,
You just
yep,
said a whole jam.
yep. It's the truth. And a lot of people used to look at our relationship and be like, "Oh my God, y'all been together so long, y'all not married yet," and we not. When y'all get married? When we ready? When it's time?
When this time,
Yeah,
divine timing.
yeah.
I
And we got
love
married on the
that.
anniversary of our engagement. 1 year anniversary of our engagement is when we got married.
That is so beautiful.
Hmm.
You got me kind of want to look into this Vegas. No, I will not. Yeah, no. I kind of want to look into it now to see, like, y'all. Hey, for those out there want to get married, go to Vegas. They'll pay for your whole package.
Go to Vegas. Go to
It'll
Chapel
cover
of
your whole
Flowers.
package.
Tell them Kerri sent you. Ask for Paula as your wedding planner. 10 out of 10. Best thing I
Ask
ever
for
did.
Paula.
Paula Brackney. Yep.
Okay. Paula gonna get you together.
That's it.
Okay. What were your
Yep.
wedding colors?
Black, white, and silver.
Black one. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like those.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sexy. Black, white, and silver. I
Mm-hmm.
like that.
And we wore sneakers. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I remember I had went to a wedding and everybody at the wedding had to wear black and red, and then everybody had to wear like red chucks. And the bride wore red chucks and the groom wore red
Mm.
chucks. And it's funny because my mama practically helped raise this girl, but she got married on the anniversary of my mom's death. That was the day of her wedding, a year after my mom passed away. But it was such a beautiful event.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Everybody had their chucks on and everybody was matching. It was so much fun.
I love that. I
I love
love, love, love
that.
that. Because my reception is a sneaker ball. So, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love sneaker balls. I go every year to the one here in Cincinnati. I might need to see a picture of what y'all threw out. Joy, when you Joy,
Sure.
send me a picture so I can see a picture. Cause I love watching how people be putting their sneakers and their dresses and their tuxes together for sneaker balls.
Oh yeah.
So oh Joy, what you got your outfit? You got your dress and stuff?
Something like that. Look, 'cause
Ah,
I don't wear like sneakers like that. So I got me some of these little Mary Jane shoes. Mary Jane, what are they? Adidas.
The Adidas.
okay. That's the
Mm-hmm.
Adidas and
Mm-hmm.
sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
I know
To
the last
me.
sneaker ball. The last sneaker ball I went to, I wore some 97, some Air Max 97, no
mm,
95s. And they
mm-hmm.
were like a
Mm-hmm.
sage green and white and they matched my green dress I had on. And then he had on them black and green Penny Hardaways with his outfit cuz my boyfriend a sneakerhead, so he made sure like okay, we going to
Yes.
put this with this. So,
Hmm.
Yes. I very much married a sneakerhead.
how many pairs of sneakers you got?
I literally wouldn't be able to tell you. Like there, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Um, the stack that's at this house is literally to the top of the closet now, and it's doubled. Like it's two rows back to the top of the closet. The stack that's at his house is a closet full, and then like the side of the closet all the way up. So I genuinely, and he's probably got shoes under his bed. I genuinely wouldn't be able to tell you. I can tell you that he has about 20 pair here, and these are this is the throw on rotation.
Yeah, that's mine. He got a
Mm-hmm.
ton of them here, and he's got a storage in Cleveland still. That's where he's from, and they're full of gym shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Mm-hmm.
insane. So,
Mm-hmm.
mm-mm.
Me and my
Yeah.
husband
Well,
not like that.
Yeah. It's
Definitely.
just be
mm-hmm.
happy. Cause you got to become crafty when you're buying gym shoes, especially once y'all married. You got to become crafty
Oh
and
yeah.
budget.
Oh yeah.
But thank you for coming on. This concludes our show. This was fun tonight. I hope you were able to take all the information that we gave you. I hope you need any help. If you want to join our prayer group, just let me know. Joy will send you the link, or if you want me to pray for you every night, I do have like a small list of people that I literally pray for every single night. I'm very passionate. That's my passion, prayer. I'm very passionate about it. That I just pray for every
Mhm.
night. So, all right,
Thank you. Thank you guys
thank
for
you.
having me. This was wonderful. This is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Nice meeting you,
You
Kerri.
as well.
Okay, bye, girl.
Okay.
Love
Bye,
you.
girl.
Peace. All right, everybody, that concludes our show. Look at us finishing right on time today.
Okay. Oh, right on time.
So until next time, everybody, peace.
Bye, y'all.